Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
I'm under no delusion that I'm anywhere close to being as patient as God is. But that's not for His lack of giving me opportunity to exercise patience. When my son was little, he was into everything. I looked forward to nap time when I could put him in his crib and he would sleep soundly for an hour to 2 hours. It was such a relief. That is, until he learned how to climb out of his crib. Then he'd pretty much trash the room, then fall asleep in the middle of a pile of diapers and wipes. When I came in to get him up, I'd have to spend the next hour just cleaning up the place. Of course, that was before video monitors. It didn't happen every day, but about once a week. I'd come in and sigh, "You've got to be kidding. Again?" I'm wondering if God felt the same way in Genesis 20 when Abraham and Sarah got themselves into the exact situation that they were in before by doing the exact same thing. This time, Sarah was 89 years old, and she was still so pretty that the king wanted her in his harem. But in reading this, we've got to wonder, seriously, what were you thinking? It didn't work 25 years ago. Why do you think it would work this time? In Egypt, you got kicked out of the country in disgrace. Once again, God stepped in, and King Abimelech sent Sarah back. But listen to his rebuke. He said to Abraham, "What have you done to us? How have I offended you that you have brought upon me and my kingdom such a great sin? You have done deeds to me that ought not be done. Whatever possessed you to do such a thing?" Abraham's excuse sounds pretty flimsy. "I thought this was a godless place and they will want my wife and kill me to get her. But she really is my sister, my half-sister." When we sin, how will our excuses sound before the throne of God, the one who knows our hearts? Abraham had prejudged Abimelech and his kingdom, and he had not trusted God. But this wasn't just a 2-time thing. This was only the second time they'd been caught. In the next verse, Abraham explained that they did this wherever they went. This was a habitual sin. By this point, Abraham probably didn't even think that it was a big deal. We might have some of those habitual sins too, things we don't see as wrong because we do them all the time. Those things may seem inconsequential, especially if we've never been caught. But God sees and knows. And like Barney Fife would say, we should nip it in the bud. Repent. It may take a lifestyle change. It may even mean confessing a sin to someone that we've wronged. Is God bringing any sin to your mind right now? If so, what are you going to do about it? There's one more little thing in this passage that I wanted to point out. Abraham had completely misjudged Abimelech here. Abimelech did what was right. Not only did he restore Sarah to her husband, but he forgave Abraham. How do we know? He invited Abraham to live in his land, cleared Sarah's name and reputation before everyone, and later even made a covenant with Abraham. That's forgiveness in action. Has someone wronged you? Who do you need to forgive, and how can you show them that you have forgiven them?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.